And we're back.
We are back for another trailer reaction, Cinemondo style. Kathy and Mark here with you. How are things?
Good. Everything's
something fun.
Good. I can talk about movies all day long.
Yeah, I know. I could talk about them too. But let's first say, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like to our channel. And please feel free to comment on any of their videos. We love reading them and responding when we can. So thanks very much for doing that.
And if you're really ambitious, we love the super thanks. That's a super fun thing to do, and we'll pay extra attention. You will always get a response. If you suggest a movie and you're using super thanks, then we will get it done faster, and we will for sure do it.
We'll go right to it. So,
even if it sucks, you can dare us. You can totally troll us by putting terrible movies in there. But we would prefer good ones.
We prefer good ones, but we'll do whatever the super thanks.
Yeah, so that's a little extra bonus, and it helps us a lot.
So what are we doing today, Kathy? What's the film?
It's a film called Anek. It's starring Ayushmann Khurrana.
Oh, I've heard of him.
I think we've seen him in some stuff.
We've seen him some, yeah. So this is new and hot.
It's a spy thriller.
Oh, cool! It's coming out May 27th. So another like an early summer, right before summer kicks in, film for us here in the U.S. So that's exciting. So without further ado, let's check it out.
कितना अच्छा लगता है आवाज सुन के। इंडिया मैं इसी इंडिया की सुरक्षा के लिए काम करता हूँ। नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया में। नॉर्थ ईस्ट मतलब वेस्ट बंगाल की पूर्वी साइड वाला इंडिया। मिशन था टाइगर सांगा और इंडियन गवर्नमेंट के बीच शांति समझौता करवाने में मदद करना।
पार्लर वाली है? हाँ? या पार्लर है?
अगर आइडिया को भी टीम में ले लेते हैं, तो ये टीम जो है इंडियन बनेगी या चाइनीज?
हमको चिंकी बुलाते हैं। We did not want India here.
नॉर्थ ईस्ट में 30 से 40 एक्टिव अलगाववादी ग्रुप थे। अचानक एक ग्रुप ज्यादा एक्टिव हो गया, जॉनसन। सच बताओ, किसके लिए हथियार मंगवा रहे हो?
मिश्रा चलो, मैं बाहर निकाल दूंगा।
जहाँ से खुद निकलना नहीं आता, वहाँ जाता नहीं मैं।
पापा बोलता है हम लोग इंडियन नहीं है, इसीलिए मुझे इंडिया की टीम के लिए खेलना है।
मैं तेरी फाइट के लिए चेयर नहीं कर सकता, तुम मेरे फाइट के लिए चेयर नहीं कर सकती। हम सब ऐसे ट्रेजेडी में रहते हैं।
40 विलेजेस में पोस्टर लगे हैं इसके सपोर्ट में, पीस अकॉर्ड के अगेंस्ट। इसको रोकना होगा टाइगर सांगा।
बाकी सारे ग्रुप से बात हो चुकी है हमारी। अभी जॉनसन
Destroy the whole group. जॉनसन कौन?
I don't know.
जॉनसन लोगों की आवाज को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। They are the people's voice.
People's voice 5 साल में एक बार सुनी जा सकती, रोज नहीं सुनी जाएगी, और अगर सुनी जाएगी तो सब जगह, नहीं तो कहीं भी नहीं।
Violence is not a solution. Surrender कर दो।
अगर इंडिया के मैप से स्टेट्स के नाम छुपा दूं, तो कितने इंडियन हर स्टेट के नाम पे उंगली रख सकते हैं? ये है नॉर्थ ईस्ट। टीवी पे एक मिनिस्टर बोल रहा था त्रिपुरा मिजोरम का कैपिटल है ना। इतना भी नहीं जानते कि दोनों स्टेट्स के नाम है।
आप कहाँ से हैं सर?
तेलंगाना।
साउथ क्यों सर?
क्योंकि मैं साउथ इंडिया से हूँ।
पर तेलंगाना तो तमिलनाडु के नॉर्थ में है सर। पीपल ऑफ तमिलनाडु शुड कॉल यू नॉर्थ इंडियन।
मे बी।
आपको क्या लगता है मैं कहाँ से हूँ सर?
नॉर्थ इंडिया।
ऐसा क्यों लगता है आपको?
क्योंकि तुम्हारी हिंदी साफ है।
तो हिंदी डिसाइड करती है कि कौन नॉर्थ से और कौन साउथ से? नो, सो इट्स नॉट अबाउट हिंदी ईदर। तो कैसे डिसाइड होता है सर? नॉर्थ इंडियन नहीं, साउथ इंडियन नहीं, ईस्ट इंडियन नहीं, वेस्ट इंडियन नहीं, सिर्फ इंडियन कैसे होता है आदमी? कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि ये पीस किसी को चाहिए ही नहीं, वरना इतने सालों से एक छोटी सी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं हुई। जीतेगा कौन?
Wow.
Okay. I love the type, the bright red type over the green background. I was going to talk a little bit of trailer construction. But
yeah, no, it's
this
cool.
was definitely a clip trailer. Told a lot of the story.
It did, but there's a lot to tell.
A lot. I mean, it looks like I said, it's such a small problem, sarcastically.
Right. And
it felt kind of Tarantino-ish. I know people hate when we compare, but we had the Reservoir Dogs face-off with all the guns.
Right.
And then we had the sort of funny conversation in the car, like the kind of like, well,
Right,
how do
like,
you decide a South?
yeah.
If you're in the South or you're in the Northern Indian?
Right.
I thought that was really funny.
Yes, no, I agree, and it's also I liked just the action stuff when they're sort of
Yeah.
fighting with the guns in that village. It's like
Yeah, that was
taken to a
very
new
cool.
place, and that looked very sort of like a little more grounded, a little more realistic versus sort of the the stuff that we can see in some of the other bigger films. So and obviously there's a political aspect to this that I
Yes.
know nothing about, and there's these Chinese
know.
people that are living there, and so there's all that going on. That's sort of interesting. So I can't tell you much about what it's hard for me to figure out the geopolitical thing that's happening in India that this story is sort of based on, but it looks compelling. It's a compelling trailer. Even though a lot has been told, I don't know what the story is. Right.
Again, we're kind of new to the Indian film journey, and we're still seeing a lot. But there's a lot of political dramas and a lot of political thrillers, and we're still trying to wrap our head around the complexity of those issues. So for us, we're looking at just do a trailer, and we're looking at through the film construction of what we're doing here. So I like the idea that they have a female character who looks really prominent and tough, and she wants to do the right thing. And then of course you have the great
she's boxing, and so there's that whole element of her being a fighter or whatever. Yeah, so
yeah, that's very cool.
It looks like very well produced, well acted. Everything looks top notch, but it looks a little more, like I said, grounded in reality and what's really going on. Maybe Northeast India has these problems, and this is sort of a story based on that stuff. So that comes out May 27th. So that looks really interesting.
So many good
to me.
movies coming out.
But even in India, of course, there's all these different languages.
So many
There's
languages.
just all the stuff that's going on there. It's so complex.
Yeah. I mean, America's big and has states, but we all basically speak the same language. I mean, that has been, not only a really interesting thing when we've been watching all these Indian films is that not only are there different languages, they're different cultures that bring a whole different kind of filmmaking to the genre.
Right.
Like they have different genres almost,
Right.
So that's been really discovering what genre you're into,
Yeah, that's definitely a Tamil film. This is a Malayalam film. It's like, so you just, as we see more and more of these, we sense, oh yeah, that makes sense that movie was made there.
Yeah, these are a little grittier and more, more about the characters. These are a little bigger action, more,
Right.
It's been fun trying to figure it out. I mean, I know they're not all that, but they sort of bring a vibe sometimes. So it's been interesting discovering that.
Just going back to it's for us, it's all new and it's compelling in that we're learning something new, and that's what it's an extra value to these films for us.
Yeah, that's what I love about it, because I feel like I've been watching a lot of movies. I think Elizabeth mentioned this in a KGF review we did, and she's like, I'm watching these movies. I've seen a lot of movies, and all of a sudden I feel like I've discovered a new kind of movie, and I'm in there going, wow, this is a movie. Like you feel like this is movie making. Like they are making entertainment, and they're going right to the heart of it. And it's like it's fresh. It's really fresh to us. We don't know all the details, but
but that's fun. Okay. Like it's like the more we experience these films and watch these films, and we start seeing, we get familiar with the actors and maybe even directors, then we get more comfortable with it. But for us, I like it keeping it fresh and new. So so this one looks good, and that
looks really
May
fun.
27th, and another great film, like you said, Kathy.
Great film. There we are.
Great.
See you next time, you guys.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.